Do you feel bad?
You understand you're a liar?
I'm a liar about what?
Everything that happened.
Do you feel bad?
Me telling you to go back where you came from?
Do you feel bad about yesterday?
Did I say that?
Yes, you. Were you serious or you didn't say?
Did I say?
What did you say to me then?
Is it on video?
What did you say to me?
I called you a lazy bitch.
Okay.
Developments tonight after a state lawmaker says a man told her to go back where she came from.
It all started with a viral Facebook video where Representative Erica Thomas broke down in tears. Check it out.
He says, "You lazy son of a bitch. You need to go back where you came from." And he says that. I said, "Sir, you don't even know me. I'm not lazy. I'm 9 months pregnant."
And today, Representative Thomas came face to face with that man.
CBS 46's Yasmina Alston was there. She caught this entire confrontation on camera. Yasmina, must have been tense.
Brittany and Mike, no one was expecting the man involved to show up here today. He says he was actually at the Publix to speak to the manager and to also follow police report about the incident that happened on Friday. That's when he saw us and decided to come over. Now that's also when Representative Thomas decided to confront the man, who later identified himself as Eric Sparks. So we heard both sides today. Representative Thomas says Sparks verbally assaulted her in a Cobb Publix by calling her lazy and telling her to go back where she came from. Sparks denied telling her to go back to where she came from, but did admit to calling her out of her name. Now, this all started because Sparks claimed Thomas had too many items in the express lane. Representative Thomas says she had the appropriate number of items and was in that line because she is 9 months pregnant and can't stand for too long. She also had her daughter with her.
This speaks for every black, brown, and any woman that's out there that's 9 months pregnant, and a white man comes up to you and calls you a son of I don't care what you are. Yes, you are. If anybody comes up to you and calls you a son of it, I am facing the man that degraded me and berated me, and I'm not crying. No, I'm not. I'm standing right in front of you. And if you know how you made me feel yesterday.
I'm Hispanic. I don't care what she thinks. She's doing it for political purposes, period. Like I said earlier, I'm a Democrat. I will vote Democrat the rest of my life. Okay? So to call me what she wants to believe for her political purposes, to make it black, white, brown, or whatever, is so untrue.
Now, this all happened days after President Trump was criticized for a similar message towards 4 congresswomen of color. Now, we have requested video of the incident from Publix. We haven't gotten it yet, but Sparks says it's going to show the representative coming at him first. The representative denies that. We'll have much more on this confrontation coming up tonight. For now, we're live in Cobb County. Yasmina Alston, CBS 46.
Now to a CBS 46 exclusive. This is a story that has put Georgia in the national headlines. A black lawmaker saying a customer at a local grocery store told her to go back where she came from.
But in a one-on-one interview, that customer says the lawmaker is not telling the truth, and now he is considering legal action. CBS 46's Adam Harding here in the studio to break this down for us. This story has just blown up in a matter of days. People across the country talking about it.
It really has. And keep in mind, this all started because the woman apparently had too many items in the 10 items or less aisle, the line at the Publix in Cobb County. And this has become a he said, she said, back and forth that has quickly gained national attention. State Rep Erica Thomas doubling down yesterday on her claims that the customer told her to go back where she came from. But this morning, the man at the center of the controversy is talking only with CBS 46, claiming this will be his final television interview on the matter. Eric Sparks is his name. He says he never made any such comment to the state lawmaker. But this morning, he is apologizing for calling her the B word. It all started late last week when Representative Thomas posted a tearful video online after she says she was at the grocery store and told to go back where she came from. It led to this heated exchange in front of our cameras over the weekend, and the controversy in the days since has only intensified. After Thomas doubled down yesterday in a press conference, maintaining that she is not walking back any of her claims, the man at the center of the controversy himself is doubling down, saying the lawmaker is not telling the truth.
That's when he said and made a reference to, go back where you came from.
Innocuous situation that happened under 30 seconds and made it into about a national story about race. Totally false. It was never about race.
We did see the police report that Representative Thomas filed with Cobb County Police. It shows that 2 witnesses were interviewed. Surveillance video, according to the report, also part of this investigation, Meantime, Sparks says he's considering a defamation lawsuit as Cobb GOP leaders say the lawmaker needs to resign if she is found to not be telling the truth. I'm Adam Harding, CBS 46 News.
Yeah, not the last of this story that we've heard. Adam, thank you.
Tonight, new developments after a state representative claims a man verbally assaulted her at a Cobb County store, telling her to go back where she came from. Tonight, you see it right here. Representative Erica Thomas is still standing by her allegations. Right now, CBS 46's Yasmina Alston live at the state capitol. And Yasmina, the man she's accusing, he's now looking into taking legal action?
Mike, that's right. Eric Sparks still denies telling Representative Thomas to go back to where she came from. And today in a statement, he says he is now looking into a possible lawsuit.
He said, and like I said in the thing before, that's when he said and made a reference to, go back where you came from.
Standing by her attorney Monday morning, State Representative Erica Thomas says she never backtracked her claims of being told to go back where she came from by this man. Thomas first spoke with media about the incident at a Cobb County Publix on Saturday.
I don't know what he said. He said, go back, those types of words. I don't want to say, he said, go back to your country or go back to where he came from, but he was making those types of references.
It was then that Thomas unexpectedly came face to face with the accused man, Eric Sparks, who was at the store to file a police report.
So I thought about it for a second, almost walked out, walked back in, went up to the lady, which I did not know her name, did not know her stature as a state legislature or anything, and asked her.
You don't get a spotlight. You don't get anything at all because you degraded me and you berated me, and everybody needs to see your face on camera,
right?
Yes, I know it's on camera, and
Security
everybody needs
camera
to know
in Publix
that what you did to me, and what you did to me as a woman that is 9 months pregnant, and you think you're going to get away with this?
Good
no,
luck,
you're
man.
not. You are going to jail.
You're
and
showing
this speaks
yourself.
for every. Oh no, I'm showing myself. This
Good luck,
speaks for
man.
every black, brown, and any woman that's out there that's 9 months pregnant, and a white man comes up to you and calls you a son of I don't care what you are.
White.
Yes, you are.
I'm not
if
white.
anybody comes up to you and calls you a son of, and I am facing the man that degraded me and berated me, and I'm not crying. No, I'm not. I'm standing right in front of you. And if you know how you made me feel yesterday, if you know how you made my daughter feel,
back off before I call the police.
Call the police right now because they are looking for you.
I already talked to them.
The confrontation happening a day after Thomas tearfully posted about the situation on Facebook.
10 items or less.
Sparks denies telling Thomas to go back where she came from, in a statement saying those words were never spoken, and the representative has turned this into a national case about race.
It was only about her personally, period. I never said her people, your people, at all. I'm Hispanic. I don't care what she thinks. She's doing it for political purposes, period. Like I said earlier, I'm a Democrat. I will vote Democrat the rest of my life, okay? So to call me what she wants to believe for her political purposes, to make it black, white, brown, or whatever, is so untrue.
Thomas's attorney says they are working with police. We are still waiting to see the surveillance footage from the Publix, but coming up at 6 o'clock, I'll tell you what the police report from that day says. For now, we're live in Atlanta. Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News. About the incident on Facebook.
But I'm 9 months pregnant, and I can't stand up for long.
But the accused man, Eric Sparks, denies telling Thomas to go back where she came from.
Eric Sparks showed up as she met with reporters at the Publix. He wanted to tell his side of the story.
Do you not feel bad? Do you feel bad?
You understand you're a liar?
I'm a liar about what?
Everything that happened.
Do you feel bad?
Me telling you to go back where you came from?
Do you feel bad about yesterday?
Did I say that?
Yes, you. Were you serious or you didn't say?
Did I say?
What did you say to me then?
Is it on video?
What did you say to me?
I called you a lazy bitch.
Okay, that's all you did.
the worst thing I said. In her video, stating I told her she needs to go back where she came from, are untrue. I am Cuban. I am not white. I am white, but I am Cuban. I was raised with a Cuban grandmother that didn't speak any English. This woman, Miss Thomas, is playing the victim for political purposes because she's a state legislator. I'm a Democrat, number one. I vote Democrat party line.
Okay.
Number two, that proven facts can be proven. My Facebook, I will make it public. Proven facts. All my statements are anti-Trump, anti-Republican, anti-racism, anti-bigotry.
But I don't know what he said. He said, go back, those types of words. I don't want to say, he said, go back to your country or go back to where he came from, but he was making those types of references is what I remember. And that's when he said and made a reference to, go back where you came from.
At her news conference today, Thomas stood by her original Facebook post, but she walked off and wouldn't answer my question.
Representative Thomas, though, as you know, the reason this made national news is because you said on Facebook that he said, go back where you came from, but then yesterday you didn't specify that to our colleagues, so we need to know if that's what he said.
And if you would like to see her entire remarks, I've got them on my Facebook page. You can check them out. I put the whole thing on there. Sparks just made it clear on his Facebook page that he is looking into suing Representative Thomas for defamation. We're live in downtown Atlanta. Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
And it all continues. Rebecca, thank you so much.